Good afternoon, members. So welcome to this Boundaries and Electoral Arrangements Working Party meeting. I'm just going to do the fire evacuation procedure. If the fire alarm is activated, vacate the offices via the stairs. Please do not use the lifts. Assemble in Holy Square on the green, and officers will assist you and advise you when it's deemed safe to return to the meeting room. Please ensure your mobile phones are turned to silent and that they are not used to make or receive phone calls whilst the meeting is in progress. I would advise that if filming takes place, anyone in the public gallery may have their image captured, and I'd urge anyone filming proceedings to avoid filming members of the public, particularly if there are children present. Doesn't appear to be anybody in the gallery to film the meeting. So the first item that we need to do is elect a new chair for the 26-27 municipal year. So I would ask the panel, does anyone have a nomination?
Nominate Councillor Packman.
Thank you. Is there a seconder? Councillor Cupp, thank you very much. Can we take a vote, please? We can do it. I'm sure we can do it by. We can do it by hand. That's fine. So, yeah. Oh, that's agreed. So, if you want to vote against, you're more than welcome. But yeah, so Councillor Packman in the chair.
Oh, I'm not logged in the mic. Yeah. I am, yeah. Oh, thanks. Where'd you get to? Okay, brilliant. So apologies for absence. We've got apologies from Councillor Green. Any other apologies? Councillor Cupp.
Councillor Wright, please, Chair.
Thank you. Any declarations of interest? No? Brilliant. Minutes of the previous meeting. To approve the minutes of the working party meeting held on the 3rd of December 2025. A copy is attached to the agenda pack. Can I have a proposer? Councillor Everett, and can I have a seconder? Councillor Cupp. Are you all agreed? Great. I don't need to do it. Yeah, okay. Number 4, community governance review, final proposals. So over to you, Nick.
Thank you, Chairman. So following our previous meeting in December and the subsequent full council meeting in January, we've moved forward with a comprehensive second stage consultation. The task today is to consider the consultation results and decide whether we want to recommend the draft recs on to full council. So just a few details about the second stage consultation that we did. The consultation ran from the 26th of January to the 16th of March. To ensure maximum engagement, we hand-delivered a postcard to around 24,000 households in Margate. And there was also a robust publicity campaign that went with that. Pleasingly, we still managed to come in well under the £30,000 budget, so that was really good. In fact, it was just under half of that amount, so that was quite good. 87.5% of respondents agreed or strongly agreed with creating a parish council styled as Margate Town Council. 73.7% supported dividing the new council into 7 distinct wards, which is matching the current boundaries. And 76.8% approved of the ward names, and the vast majority agreed with the proposed allocation of 19 town councillors, which again mirrors the current district arrangements for Margate. There was standard, I'd say standard in inverted commas, concerns regarding the cost and the duplication of the provision of services between a district and a parish council, and they were raised in the survey. But the vast majority of negative feedback simply sort of repeated the initial opposition to the concept of a town council, rather than proposing any sort of valid alternatives to any of the proposals that we put out with regards to wards, the number of the number of wards, the number of councillors per district, and that sort of thing. So over 85% of participants across both the first and second stage consultations explicitly supported the creation of the Margate Town Council. So based on these results, officers have gone away and drafted the reorganisation order, and we're asking that the panel recommend to full council that we create a parish council for Margate to be styled as a town council, with taking effect administratively on the 1st of April 2027. We'll have 7 wards with 19 councillors split across those wards as per the order. The first election will be held on the 6th of May 2027, which matches the wider parish election cycle, as we know at the moment. Just a quick bit about the consequential and transition matters. So the report also details several practical arrangements, so asset transfers, the statutory allotments at Tivoli, Dane Valley and Brook Avenue will automatically transfer on vesting day. In addition, full council is being asked to note the intention to transfer some of Margate Charter Trustees' key ceremonial assets, so that's things like the mace and the mayor's chains of office. The way that this is done as a disposal of assets. Disposal of assets is an executive function, so council can't agree to give the chains to the new Margate Town Council. That has to be an executive decision, which the 151 officer has indicated that he's happy to do. So that will be done separately. A shadow town council consisting of the current district councillors for the unparished areas of Margate will be formed once the organisation order is signed, and that will then do preparatory administrative tasks. So agreeing a constitution, making sure it's got enough staff, agreeing like HR policies and those sorts of things to make sure that it is safe and legal on day one. And the initial precept has been set at £536,697. This was calculated in alongside the new town clerk, so they have been completely party to that. They're quite happy with the level of initial precept, and that initial precept will allow the council to meet all of its statutory functions in its first year. So there is a tight timeline. We've got a strict deadline that we need to complete the review by the 10th of July. Members can recommend alternative changes, but if we go too far away from what's in the paper, we may have to consider a mandatory third round of consultation, which would delay that past the 10th of July. So small tweaks, if you want to, that's great. Big tweaks, we would have to start again. So just bear that in mind. So officers believe that the data that we've collected through the first and second stage consultations clearly shows that there is a demand and support for a town council, and with the arrangements that are set out within the draft organisation order. So yeah, it's there. So I'm happy to answer any questions the working party may have.
Councillor Everett.
Well, just to say that it's very pleasing that the consultation response is very clear-cut and supports the proposal. I think that the establishment of the Margate Town Council is timely, particularly in view of LGR and the risk of leaving Margate as the only part of Thanet without a local voice. And I'm sure that it will go on to be a successful town council in the way that we've seen with our other town councils. And I think to thank you, Nick, and Democratic Services for an efficient and financially prudent consultation and development process, and look forward to hearing the full council decision on it on the 18th of June. Thanks.
Thank you, Chair. And just to fully endorse what Councillor Everett has said, this has been a very much an ongoing mission, one under multiple administrations, and I'm very pleased to see that this has come and happened under this administration. So firstly, I thank Councillor Everett for pushing this forward, and also the officer team for bringing this forward. This is a great thing for Margate, and it will hopefully mean many new and prosperous things for Margate as a town, and I'm very excited to see what this will entail. Thank you.
Brilliant. And can I just confirm, the figure that was mentioned, what does that work out per household? Do you know that?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I've written it down somewhere. I've written it down somewhere. It's about £30-ish. I can definitely get you, I think it's 31, I think, off the top of my head. Yep,
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
for a Van D property.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you very much. So there's no further questions. The recommendations, I'm not going to read it as for word, because I think Nick has gone through it. So recommendation 1 is Thanet Council, having considered the second stage consultation results for a parish council to be formed as a town council based on the existing non-parish area of Margate. Recommendation 2 is containing 7 wards with 19 councillors. Number 3, the first election for a new town council to be held on the 6th of May 2027, and subject to the approval of 1, 2 and 3 above. 4, the dissolvement of the Margate Charter Trustees following vesting day. 5, note the transfer of services and powers to Margate Town Council as set out in the order. 6, to agree to delegate to the Chief Exec the authority to sign the draft reorganisation order. And then number 7, to note the intention to transfer the ceremonial mayor's chain of office and mayoress's chain of office and the 4 badges from Thanet District Council to the new town council. Do I have to do the electronic vote for this one? So members, I shall now ask officers to enable electronic voting, and members can now use the voting pad to tap in your vote. I haven't got anything. Is it draw?
Don't be a draw, don't be a draw, don't be a draw.
Okay, so all in favour? So that's the end of the meeting, is it? Brilliant. Thank you very much.